I say this every single day when I start the program. I think this Ramadan has been the most amazing in the sense where Ramadan's gone so quick. Ramadan has gone so quick. Alhamdulillah wa ta'ala. So yeah, it's been fantastic. It's been absolutely fantastic. I hope you guys feel the same way as I do, meaning it's been really good. And oh yeah, it's my own page I'm supposed to be doing it. I can't believe it's my fault. Yeah, sorry people. I went on the wrong Facebook account. It was supposed to be my own account. I went into Rahma Mercy account. So I do apologize for that. But I'll be back on my own Facebook account in just a wee bit of a second. In just a second. Jazakallah for Zain Beta for helping me once again. Lifesaver. People in Leicester, you know the text number. I did know the text number until yesterday. Let me get the text number out for all of you so you can send me a text message. And 07 450925084 07 450925084. And Zain, where do I see the messages? It is over.
Because you're not started on Facebook yet.
No, yeah, text message. There we are. Salams, Maulana K, hope you're well. Yes, I am well and in the best of health. Alhamdulillah. How are you guys? That's the first message from Leicester Sharif today. I'm good. Allah shukr. Alhamdulillah. Right, I think I've started properly now. Alhamdulillah. I think everything's been set up. Zain is just did one little technical side. Thanks to my little blunder over here. Right. Yes, we're ready now. Jazakallah khair. Okay, we're up and ready in the best way possible. Jazakallah khair, Zain. People of Leicester, hope you're well and in the best of health. 07 450925084 07 450925084. Facebook, Insta, Airwaves in Leicester. Hope you're well. And the 13th fast today, our 13th fast today. And inshallah, we have a great program today. Inshallah, we have a great program, a lot lined up. Lots of amazing du'as today, inshallah, ta'ala. And the speech is going to be after 2:30. We're talking about single parenting. And yesterday's topic of daughter-in-laws was a very interesting topic. People did find it very interesting. And we had a lot of positive feedback. And I hope we can get a good positive feedback in today's program as well, inshallah, ta'ala. We were talking about the treatment of daughter-in-laws, In fact, I got a lovely message yesterday from one sister. And she says, my mother-in-law really looks after me. And I thought that's so refreshing. And by no way are we saying that all mother-in-laws are bad. So I think we want to make it very clear. We've never said that. We never will say that. What we are saying to people is, if you have daughter-in-laws, treat them in the best way possible. Treat them in the best way possible. Look after them as if she was your own daughter. Look after her as if she's your own daughter. Nafisa Lurgat says, Salams MK and the team, Walaikum Salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Salam Maulana, don't you think it's nice weather to have a barbecue? I think it's an amazing weather to have a barbecue, but the problem is we're fasting tonight. Unless you're going to go to a nice garden, you light the barbecue after Asr Namaz and then you have it for iftar. Yeah, I think it goes, it works, it absolutely works for me. If you're thinking of doing it, let me know. I might just pop over to bless your barbecue, inshallah. I'm more than happy to bless your barbecue. Yeah, give me a shout. So we've had 2 messages so far today from our Leicester Mubarak city. We got messages on Insta, we got messages on Facebook. But I need 3 more messages from our brothers from Leicester Sharif, from Evington, Knighton, Highfields, Evington, Old Wixton, wherever you're listening, in your car, or you're in the streets, or you're in the home, or you're shopping somewhere, you're lined up outside one of the supermarkets. And because the queues are pretty big these days, let me know. Salam says Maryam Jusuf. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Maryam, hope you're well. So yeah, Leicester, I need 3 more text messages before I got 2 lovely du'as today. 2 lovely du'as. One is how to find a partner, how to find the perfect husband and to find your perfect wife, inshallah ta'ala. I've got a du'a for that. And this du'a I mentioned a couple of years ago. And I had one sister who texted me yesterday and she said, Maulana, I read this dua which you mentioned 2 years ago. Alhamdulillah, I found my husband. And the funny thing is, my husband was reading the same dua as well, and he found me. Alhamdulillah. So I want to share that dua today with all of you. I got another message. Sorry, no Liverpool fans allowed. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Listen, you'll never eat alone. Understand that? You'll never eat alone. You need to invite me to the barbecue. I'll come and bless your barbecue in the best way possible. Right? In the best way possible. So yeah. When it comes to food, we need to put aside the teams we support, and we need to be united. If that makes sense, we need to be united, and we need to eat together. Salam's listening from home in Evington. Jazakallah khair. Naima Rawat listening from London. 07450925084. 07450925084 is the number to text me. So we've had 2 text messages so far. The barbecue message counts as 1. So we've had 1 says, Salams Maulana K, hope you're well. I am extremely well, alhamdulillah. Then we had the barbecue message, and then we had the 3rd one from Evington to say they are listening from Evington. Anybody from Highfields today? I'm sure there is many people from Highfields. Anybody from Wixton or Oadby or Knighton, do send us a message, inshallah. So we know you are listening. We know you are listening. And I'm sure you are. There's nothing better to do while you're in lockdown than listen to 87.7 FM with me, Maulana Khalil, every day, Monday to Thursday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. with Aqil, my co-pilot somewhere, alhamdulillah. Sanas Maulana, I'm from Spinney Hill area. Near Spinney Hill Park, where you did your walks before Hajj. Jazakallah khair for reminding me. Yes, Salams, Evington. A lot of wives have found their husbands during this lockdown, and I can say a lot of husbands have found their wives. You know, the sisters always used to complain. Yeah, you never give us time at home. Don't want to time me up there. You're too busy. You're too busy. Here, we've got super lockdown now. Now the husbands and wives got plenty of time. Salams, I am from Humberston, listening from home, says Naila Ahmad. Welcome, Naila. Salams, Maulana, listening from Evington, the Ali family. Ahlan wa sahlan. So here's a question to my sisters out there. If there's any sisters in this first half an hour, I just want to talk about this. You know, many sisters had this complaint. Not complaint, well, sort of complaint, right? May Allah cancel the Premier League. No winners, no relegation. No. I can't say Ameen to that. No Ameen to that. It's got to continue, and Liverpool have to pick up the trophy, inshallah. Salams Maulana, listening from Wixton, says Tariq Sheikh. Jazakallah Tariq Sheikh, thank you for listening. So here's a question to my mothers and sisters out there. You know, many sisters say that our husbands don't spend time at home. They're too busy. They don't give us attention. They don't give us time. So my question to you now, during this lockdown, has that changed in any way? And are your husbands giving you time? And do you think now, Ya Allah, I can't handle this guy anymore. I can't handle this guy anymore, right? And I wish it stayed like before. Come on, I want some sisters to text in, inshallah. 0745 07450925084. A lot of families used to say before, my husbands don't spend time at home. They're too busy working, doing this, that, doing that. And now it's been locked down. So has it changed in your house? Has it? This is my first question. Has it changed in your house? Are your husbands spending time? And do you regret now that you're spending too much time with your hubby, or is it absolutely wonderful? Or is it absolutely wonderful? Your text messages, Facebook, Insta, whatever, inshallah. And if you want to join us on Instagram, you can. Just follow me, Maulana Khalil, Moulana Khalil, Khalil. Yes, this is. Don't make laughing faces on Insta. I want to know answer. Now we are sick and tired of seeing each other, says Layla. Toba. Layla, how can you be so horrible to your husband? Now you're sick and tired. Before you complain, more husband time we spend together. Now our husband, we've had it tired too much time with it. See, Allah's showing you now in lockdown. Right? Let your husbands be. Let them go out. Let them work. Let them chill. Right? So Rubina says they are good at work. There you are. It's hard to please a woman, Subhanallah. When you're not at home, you're not at home. When you're at home, why are you at home? So nothing positive so far for the brothers, all right? My dear, oh dear. Come on, is there any sisters out there say, yeah, we've actually loved our time with our husbands, absolutely amazing. 07450925084. 07450925084. There's going to be some text message. There's going to be some positive. And this is a message to the husbands as well. Husbands sitting, working from home or sitting at home or furlough from home, whatever's happening in your life. How is it spending time with your wives at home? Has it been great? Has it been not so great? Or has it been a catastrophe? Has it been magnificent? Tell me. I got a message. They're sick of hubby hanging around all day. Yes. Definitely sick of hubby. Inna lillahi. I've not had one positive message from any sister at all. And look at this one. Definitely sick of hubby hanging around all day. Toba, toba. Bichara husbands. We need to form a husbands, like some kind of club. And lol, the brothers, no, they don't. They can't say a word. Otherwise, no food for them. Yeah, just keep your name. Don't mention who your name. Just don't mention your name. Just say who you are, and how's it going for you. Yeah, this is so achieving. Bella, the complaint was her husband union. That's the one. We're gonna call it a husband union. Akil, how's it been for you at home? So no, for you it is. But how's your wife's reaction with you being at home all day long? Don't ask that question, Habibi. It's been great from home. I got Naila Ahmad says it's been great from home with the family. We are having our own etikaf. Afsana says yes, Maulana. I would not be able to do anything without his big help. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Anisa Sidat says Alhamdulillah. Lockdown has been blessing more time with the family. Yasmin Khalifa says Alhamdulillah. The lockdown is the best Ramadan with my husband. There you are. So we have got some positives. Husbands, do you feel the same way as well? Or are you getting to do washing the dishes at home? And are you hoovering at home? Are you cleaning the bathroom at home? So yeah, Isa Bismillah, Alhamdulillah. First time I am out in garden after 5 weeks since COVID-19. MashaAllah. Isa boy from Bradford, Allah give you complete shifa. Isa, how does it feel that you're actually out in a garden? It must feel great, to smell the air, to be out, to smell the garden, the roses or the fragrances. Sarah Bakr says, Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, so we've had some ladies saying takiya and pakiya with their husbands. We've had some women saying, yeah, they've been great. It's been the best Ramadan of our life. We're spending great time together. MashaAllah, a lovely combination. Yeah, it is tough, I guess, for both parties. For the husband as well, looking at his wife all day long, and looking at the wife, looking at the husband all day long, because they're used to their own space. The husband has his own space, the wife has her own space, and now all of a sudden, here they are, they each other's spaces. But you know what? It's been nearly 6 weeks now, so I'm sure you've got used to each other. Assalamu alaikum, Ameen. Very exciting. Feels like I'm out of prison. Lol, says Isa Bismillah. Isa, I think for the biggest thing for you, my brother, is that the fact that you've recovered from COVID-19 and you're back on your feet again, alhamdulillah, that's the best thing for you. And I think you will appreciate life a lot more now because you're back to your best. Allah give you complete shifa. And anybody who is sick and unwell, may Allah give them all shifa. I got a message here. Salams. I've recently got married and moved from Leicester to Batley. May Allah have mercy on you. Alhamdulillah, it's been good to spend time with my husband, but can't wait to see my family in Leicester very soon, inshallah. Which part of Batley are you from, my sister? Which part of Batley? I studied in Dewsbury, Batley. I've got many friends in Batley. They talk about Batley like it's one of the biggest cities in England. We're from Mount Pleasant. We're from Taylor Street. We're from Snowdon. It's Ajib. Salam Sheikh, looking good, says Muhammad Hingola. Muhammad Hingola, yes, I am dressed like a pilot today to take off with my crew. Husbands should be looking at their wives. Husbands should be only looking at their wives. I'm sure neither husbands only look at their wives. I'm sure. Well, they should be anyway. Especially in the month of Ramadan. Yeah. I'm sure. And the wives should be only looking at their husbands, Naina. It's a two-way thing, isn't it? You look at me, I look at you, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, it's been good spending time with my husband. For me, on my personal experience, because I live so far from Masjid al-Bukhari. So in the month of Ramadan, I used to do iftari at Masjid al-Bukhari, because by the time I go home and come back for Taraweeh, it was impossible. So I used to do Taraweeh, I used to do iftari at home. So for me, on a personal note, it feels great. Honestly, I can sit with the family and do iftari every single day, and sehri as well. So yeah, I think it's great for me, great for the wife, great for the children. So for me, it's been absolutely fantastic. I'm actually enjoying it, alhamdulillah, tabarak wa ta'ala. First time really to spend so much time at home with the family, and it's been good. It really is. And the other good thing is I've seen the children as well. They're a lot more shall we say they're talking to each other. I've never seen the son and daughter talking to each other in my life before. They've been like, one is usually in etikaf in his room, one is doing etikaf in her room, and now mashallah, it's like they're talking every day, they're having a laugh, they're joking, and it's fantastic. There's been many blessings in this shall we say, in this COVID-19 and this lockdown at home. Really many. Of course, obviously, that many people have passed away as well. But really, there's been many, many blessings as well. There's been many, many blessings as well. So, okay, brothers and sisters. So that's the feedback I wanted to get. Jazakallah khair for that. So, if you do want to send us a text message, you can 0745 I'll say it again 0745 0925 084 0745 0925 084. Please do send us your text message. Tell us how it's been spending time with each other at home, husband and wife. Has it been good for you? Has it brought that spark back again? You know, that spark which probably was missing between husband and wife. Is that all back again? Do you love looking? I was going to say, do you love looking at each other? Probably not a good question to ask. But has it been out of 10? How? Just put a mark there: 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3. Out of 10, how's it been for you this lockdown? Spending family time at home. How's it been for you? Inshallah. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Says, now this is a. This is a name I'm trying to struggle to pronounce. CHAQUILA. Chakul. Let me say it again. CHAQ. That's right. Chok. And UIL. Chokilia. Chokilia. Chakuida. Chakuilia. Okay. I'm gonna forget it. I'm not gonna even attempt to say that name. Lovely name, whatever it is. Isa Bismillah says 10 out of 10. The lockdown's been 10 out of 10. MashaAllah. Well done. Ahlan wa sahlan. 0745 0925 084. Right. Okay. I'm going to give you 2 du'as today now. If there's any young girls and any young guys looking for a wonderful partner, looking for that lovely girl, looking for that lovely boy, and you've been looking and you've been searching and you can't find the husband, Muhammad Ingora goes is 9.736. That's not bad, Muhammad. That's not bad, Muhammad. Jazakallah khair. Fantastic. Yeah, people, tell us, like I said, I'm going to give you this dua now, but tell us how it's been for you, this lockdown. Out of 10, how much would you give? 7, 8, 9, 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much would you give? The lower end or the higher end? Do that as no. No, Maulana. It is a spelling in Portuguese. It's Shakila. Oh. Ah. So your name is actually Shakila, but in Portuguese it's Shakila. Something like that. Okay, sorry, my pronunciation has not been very, very good. So I'll just stick to Shakila, right? Jazakallah. Shakila, write in English next time, not in Portuguese. Jazakallah khair. Naima Rawat says it's been 9.899. Jazakallah khair. 9.89. Well done. It's been all positive, alhamdulillah. That's the good news. It's been all positive. All right. Shorties. So here we are. 9.99 says Adam Sidat. Why are you being confused for? Right? Maulana, do they have 24 hours electricity in Bali? The last time I went there was like 1950s, so backward. Allah. It's not so bad in Bali, man. At the beginning of 10 out of 10, now 5 out of 10. No, says Leila Sadat. Okay. Kali's Cakes, 11 out of 10. MashaAllah. Right. Okay. MashaAllah. 9 out of 10. Allah, Bali is not so bad, man. But I go to Bali, I've got good friends. There is electricity. Of course, you've got a meter. You've got to put 50 pence in every day. Depends. As F. Adam goes, depends on the day. Kabi 5, kabi 10, kabi 2, kabi 3, kabi 4, kabi 5. Okay, depends on the day. All right, brilliant. Okay, let's get on to the program. I think I've only got around how many minutes to go before the break? Probably on 15 minutes to go. So let's start the day. Okay, so here we go. If there's any young guys and if there's parents and you're looking for your son, you're looking for the girl for your son and you're looking for a boy for your daughter, read this dua. Inshallah, Allah Ta'ala will find the perfect partner for your son and for your daughter. Right? After every namaz, right, read this dua, inshallah. In good time, you will find somebody, inshallah. Right? You will find somebody. Okay? You ready, inshallah? The ayat of the Quran, رَبَّنَا هَبْ لَنَا مِنْ أَزْوَاجِنَا وَذُرِّيَّاتِنَا قُرَّةَ أَعْيُنٍ وَجَعَلْنَا لِلْمُتَّقِينَ إِمَامًا. This is the ayat. رَبَّنَا هَبْ لَنَا مِنْ أَزْوَاجِنَا وَذُرِّيَّاتِنَا قُرَّةَ أَعْيُنٍ وَجَعَلْنَا لِلْمُتَّقِينَ إِمَامًا. Once more. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. I think it's Surah Furqan. Somebody told me yesterday, last night. Is it Surah Furqan? And I think it's verse 74. Surah Al-Furqan, 19th juz. Just read it once after every namaz. Read it twice. Read it 3 times, Rubina, as many times as you want, inshallah. So it's Surah Al-Furqan, which is in the 19th Sipara, and it's verse number 74, right? Verse number 74. Anybody looking for a good husband, anybody looking for a good wife, inshallah, read this dua. رَبَّنَا هَبْ لَنَا مِنْ أَزْوَاجِنَا وَذُرِّيَّاتِنَا قُرَّةَ أَعْيُنٍ وَاجْعَلْنَا لِلْمُتَّقِينَ إِمَامًا. Whose wazifa is that, Maulana? Is this the Quran's wazifa? Ya Allah, hab lana, give me good family, a good children, وَجَعَلْنَا لِلْمُتَّقِينَ إِمَامًا. Right? Maulana, do it. Okay, it's Surah Al-Furqan, yes. Right? So read this dua, inshallah. Allah will grant you a lovely family. Zahida Khalifa says, Salams, Maulana Khalid, wa alaikum salam. Zahida, hope you're well. Yeah, so you all got that, inshallah. Share, got some light on the evidence and base. It's a Quran ayat. Just read that. Look at the translation. رَبَّنَا هَبْ لَنَا مِنْ أَزْوَاجِنَا وَذُرِّيَّاتِنَا قُرَّةَ أَعْيُنٍ وَاجْعَلْنَا لِلْمُتَّقِينَ إِمَامًا. Right? Allah, give us a family, good family. So inshallah, if you want a family, you need a husband first, you need a wife. So read that Quran ayat, inshallah ta'ala, and Allah will bless you with a good family, with a good husband and a good wife, inshallah ta'ala. Jazakallah khair, Abdul Rahman. I hope that answers your question, right? So yeah, and this is generally, even if for good children as well, if you want good children as well and pious children, always read this dua, right? So if you want a good family, read this dua. You want good children, read this dua. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina, give us Allah azwajina, meaning husband, wife, wa dhurriyyatina, and give us good children as well, right? Good children, right? This is dua of Ibrahim alayhi salatu salam. You mentioned another virtue this morning after dua, the seerah. Can you remind us of that, please? Says Imran. Yes, I'm going to mention this now, inshallah. I'm going to mention this to you now, inshallah. Right. So, this is a fantastic dua, right? Are you all ready for this, inshallah? Maulana, okay. I read this dua 14 years ago, and 14 years on still happy mind. I was told by Maulana Zubair Kola to read it 7 times after every salah. There you are. You can read it 7 times after every salah. You can read it once after every salah. Read it 3 times every salah. As many times as you want, inshallah, and Allah will give you a good partner. Allah will give you a good partner, inshallah. Okay, now listen to this next story, guys. This is an amazing story. Hakir, how many minutes have I got left? 9. I think I've probably got around 8, 9 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go. Okay, I'll get this, inshallah. All of you, I'm not going to read your messages now, so I need to get the story then, inshallah. It's very, very important. And then, right. I've been praying for Surah for Furqan for the last year after every Fard Salah, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum, MK, listening to you from Evington area. Lockdown has been 10 out of 10 because I'm still single. On a serious note, I'm looking for a husband, so please make dua for me and all the singles out there. I've been praying the dua for Surah Furqan for the last year after every Fard Salah, alhamdulillah. Okay, don't give up, inshallah. Do not give up. You will find this, your partner, very, very soon. And add this dua into as well, okay? Add this dua. So listen. There was a Khalifa called Mansur. There was a Khalifa back in time called Mansur. And Mutarraf bin Abdullah, right? Mutarraf bin Abdullah says, I went to visit Khalifa Mansur. I went to... Instagram's not working? No, that's not possible. It's working. Really? Insta not working. That's not possible. Okay, let me just check this out. Is Insta, are you working or aren't you working? Please reply to me. Instagram, are you working or not working? Because then I can switch it off and then start it again. Instagram should be working. It's working on 4G, it's not even working on Wi-Fi, so I don't see a problem. Why? Let me just get a couple of answers, and I'm going to mention this dua, inshallah ta'ala. Just waiting for Instagram to give me an answer. We can't hear you. Wow. Keeps freezing. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start Instagram again. Okay, Instagram, bear with me. I'm going to start again. And this, and okay. So, radio, bear with me as well if you think, what am I doing? I'm multitasking, and men are not very good at multitasking. Akil, are you good at multitasking? Most men are terrible at multitasking. Most men are terrible at multitasking. I'm not sure why that is. I'm not sure what makes women. How come women can multitask and men can't multitask? Yeah, maybe women are gifted with multitasking. Instagram, is that better now? Can you see me? Okay, Instagram should work now, inshallah. I hope it works. Let's wait for Instagram to come on. I think I'll mention this dua after the break because I need a bit of time. Okay, I think Instagram is up and running. Okay, how much time do I have for the break? 4 minutes. Okay. Okay, I'm going to mention this dua after the break, inshallah. And then we're going to talk about single parenting as well. So I'm going to have to crack on with the program. But it's much better. Yeah, maybe it's just when there's around 50 million people trying to join on Instagram, Akil, I guess that's what happens, yeah? 07450925084. Leicester, I hope you're well and in the best of health. You listen to 87.7 FM with me, Maulana Khalil. Right, it's working. Alhamdulillah, Instagram is working, up and running. Everything is possible in life. But my question, Maulana, what's your opinion on Muslim matchmaking websites? Any names mentioned? Singlemuslim.com or something like that? As long as it's not, I don't know. How's it going? To somebody said MK. I'm good, man. So here's my about Muslim websites. Okay, man. I don't know. Just make sure it's reliable. Make sure it's reliable. Be careful. Don't give too much away about yourself. I guess people are looking for spouses and husbands and wives, and it's a bit difficult. And people sometimes go onto websites. Some websites I've heard are reliable, some maybe not so reliable. But I don't know. I'll have to check a few websites out myself and give you some feedback on that. So inshallah, after the break, which is going to be around 3 minutes, inshallah, I'm gonna tell you an amazing story and amazing dua, and I'm going to quickly mention about single parenting as well. Single parenting straight after the break. I won't be reading many comments out. I'll be going straight onto my topic, inshallah, so we can cover it, and because time goes very, very fast. We've got 2 minutes to go. So in this 2 minutes, I'm going to ask, how comes women claim to have skill where they can multitask and men cannot multitask? Is that true? Is that just a myth? Is it only women who can multitask and men cannot multitask? Your messages, please, on 07450 or Maulana Khalil on Instagram, Moulana Khalil, Khalil. Let me know on Instagram your comments on that. Is it true only women can multitask, men can't multitask, or men can multitask but not as good as women? Or is it just a myth that women can only multitask? What's the topic today? The topic today is, Adam says it's not true. So, meaning for women. Is it not true for women or is it not true for men? Because we can and men can't. Okay, that's not. Okay, true, says Sima Khan Rubina. My sheikh, it's a myth, sheikh. Men just do it in style. Right. Today's topic is on single parenting channel, single parents. That's right. 50 seconds for the break. 87.7 FM, Leicester Sharif, hope you're well. Nope, man can multitask. Right. General, the statement is not accurate. Okay, this is interesting. Your messages, your thoughts on that as well, Leicester. We've got 40 seconds to go. But Instagram and Facebook will continue, inshallah. Men cannot. All right, men cannot. Okay, keep it on. We're going to be back after the break, and we've got a fantastic dua coming up, and we're going to talk about single parenting, inshallah. So all of you stay with me. We've got 20 seconds to the break. I hope we'll see you after the break. Leicester Sharif, 87.7 FM. See you after the break, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan marhaban bikum. Hope you're all well and in the best of health. Facebook, Instagram, Leicester Sharif. I hope you're all well. And it's me, Maulana Khalil, and I'm here right the way till 3 p.m. inshallah. Right. Tomorrow, I want to discuss a myth. All right. And I'm going to discuss a myth, and we're going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to say this in 1 minute, very, very quickly. Right. There's two myths which I want to clarify tomorrow. Why is it women are always right? Is that true? Right. And number two, why is it the myth that only women can multitask and men cannot multitask? Where did this come from? We're going to start this debate tomorrow on the show at 2:05, inshallah. But now we're going to get into the serious nitty-gritty stuff of today. So any comments, I shan't be reading them out until I finish the story. And I want all of you on Facebook and Instagram to listen to the story. Naida Hassan, I'm going to repeat that dua for you. Rabbana hablana min azwajina wa dhurriyyatina qurrata a'yunin waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. It's in the 19th Sipara, Surah Al-Furqan, and ayat number 74. Ayat number 74. Right. So tomorrow, inshallah, you can check it, inshallah. Juz 19th Sipara, Surah Furqan, and ayat number 74. You'll find ayat, inshallah. You read this dua, Allah will find you a wonderful, wonderful husband, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, guys. So I was talking about a story. I want to quickly finish this in 5 minutes. Akil, tell me when 5 minutes is up on the story, Akil, then I can crack on with the today's topic, inshallah ta'ala. There was a pious person called Mutarraf bin Abdullah. So he went to the Caliph of the time, and the Caliph of the time was called Mansur. And when he went into Mansur's court, Mansur was very, very depressed, very, very upset. So he said, Khalifa, what's wrong with you? He said, Mutarraf, I am so stressed. I am so distressed, right? I am so distressed. Only Allah can get me out of this. But please, Mutarraf, if you know any dua, if there's any dua you know, then please tell me this dua so I can get out of this very difficult situation. So Mutarraf says, let me tell you something. There was a person in Basra, which is in Iraq. There was a person in Basra, and he had a mosquito go through his ear into his head, into his brain, right? And it was giving him a lot of problems, a lot of distress, lot of distress, right? And he tried everything. He tried every dua, but he didn't cure him. So he met one day a person who was the follower of Hassan Basri. Hassan Basri was a very pious saint of Iraq. And one of his followers met this person who had a mosquito in his head. And he said to him, why don't you read the dua of Alai Hadrami radiallahu ta'ala anhu? So he goes, what is the dua of Alai Hadrami? What is Alai Hadrami radiallahu ta'ala anhu was a sahabi of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Was a sahabi and a great Jalilul Qadr sahabi. Great sahabi radiallahu ta'ala anhu. So he goes, what's his dua? He goes, don't you know his dua? The dua which he read on land and on water, and how Allah accepted his dua. He goes, tell me about it. So he goes, Hazrat Ala bin Hazrami radiallahu ta'ala anhu was traveling. And I think they were going to Bahrain or Jordan. I can't remember. I think it was going to Bahrain. And there was an army of 4,000 of them. And Hazrat Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu was in this group as well, this army as well. So as they were traveling, it was hot, and they were in the desert, and they became thirsty. And and Hazrat Abu Hurairah says, it was close that we were going to die of thirst. We were going to die. So Hazrat Ala Hadrami radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he descended from his horse. He prayed 2 rakat namaz. Now listen to me, folks, everybody. He read 2 rakat namaz, and then he made this dua. Ya Halimu, Ya Alimu, Ya Aliyu, and Ya Azimu. 4 names of Allah. Ya Halim, Ya Alim, Ya Ali, and Ya Azim. I'll say it again. Ya Halimu, Ya Alimu, Ya Aliyu, Ya Azimu. And he made dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he made dua, and the next day there were clouds everywhere, and Allah sent so much water upon us. So much water upon us, right? We filled our containers, It was enough for us. It was enough for our animals, right? And we continued our journey. Then as we continued our journey, right, we came across we had to cross, it was like a lake or a river, right? I don't remember, right? And we had to cross it. And there was no bridge and there was no boat, right? So Hazrat Ali Hadrami radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he again prayed 2 rakat namaz to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. 2 rakat namaz to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? And he said the same dua, Ya Halimu, Ya Alimu, Ya Aliyu, Ya Azim. The 4 names of Allah. Remember, everybody, brothers and sisters. Ya Alimu, sorry, Ya Halimu, Ya Alimu, Ya Aliyu, Ya Azim. I'll say it one more time. The people are asking. Ya Halimu, Ya Alimu, Ya Aliyu, Ya Azim. And they said, he said, we're going to go, we're going to put our horses into the water and we're going to go, we're going to cross the water. Wallahi, the narrator says, not one single person's feet got wet. Not forget the body, not one person's feet got wet. And the hooves of the horse, this is the amazing thing, the hooves on the horse, not even the hooves got wet, and we crossed the water, right? This is the dua of Ali Hadrami. So he said, the person with a mosquito in his head was told, why don't you read this dua? He said, I read this dua, and wallahi, the mosquito came out of my ear and dropped dead, and Allah gave me shifa. So Mutarrif bin Abdullah said to Khalifa Mansur, why don't you read this dua? So the Khalifa turned towards the Qibla and he started reading the dua. Ya Halimu, Ya Alimu, Ya Aliyu, Ya Azim. Ya Halimu, Ya Alimu, Ya Aliyu, Ya Azim. And then within a few minutes, he turned around to Mutarrif and he said, oh Mutarrif, Allah, the distress I was under and the discomfort I was under, Allah has removed it and I feel so much more relaxed. I feel so much more relaxed. My brothers, my sisters. So, and this Ala bin Hadrami radiallahu anhu, this is such a great Sahabi radiallahu anhu. When they buried him, right? So after they buried him, they were going off and somebody came and said, don't bury him over here because it's not a good place to bury the people. Go 2 miles further and there's a better place to bury him. So when they dug the grave up again, all they saw was nur, light. There was nobody there at all, nobody. This is Alai Hadrami radiallahu ta'ala anhu, Alai Hadrami. So dua, I'm going to say it once more. Ya Halimu, Ya Alimu, Ya Aliyu, Ya Azim. If you ever need help from Allah, 2 rakats Salatul Hajat, pray 2 rakats. Ya Halimu, Ya Alimu, Ya Aliyu, Ya Azim. Ideally pray 2 rakat namaz and then turn towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, my brothers and sisters, I hope that comes handy. What I'll do today as well, inshallah, I will make a little video after this program. I'll put it as my post and I'll mention both of these duas. رَبَّنَا هَبْ لَنَا مِنْ أَزْوَاجِنَا وَذُرِّيَّاتِنَا قُرَّةَ أَعْيُنٍ وَجَعَلْنَا لِلْمُتَّقِينَ إِمَامًا. And also, I'll put it on my Instagram post and Facebook, inshallah. And I will also, my brothers and sisters, put this Ya Halimu, Ya Alimu, Ya Aliyu, Ya Azim. Okay, people, I need to crack on because I've only got 12 minutes to go. Can you believe it? Only 12 minutes to go. It doesn't give me enough time, and I do apologize. And if I have to, I'll continue with this topic tomorrow. I will continue with this topic tomorrow. So the people who asked me to talk about this, if I don't get all my points across, don't worry, inshallah, I will talk about it tomorrow. I will talk about it, continue with this tomorrow, inshallah. Now, my brothers, there's a lot of single parents out there. There's a lot of single, especially a lot of single mothers there. Obviously, there's single fathers as well. Single parenting, number one, is a very difficult job because every child needs a father and a mother. Every child needs a father and every child needs a mother. We're not going to go into why the marriages broke up and what happened. Sometimes we know it's the fault of the man, and it's the fault of the woman, right? You cannot just say it's a man's fault all the time, and you cannot say it's a woman's fault all the time. Sometimes the woman makes the mistake, sometimes the man makes the mistake, which leads to marriage breaking up. One thing I will say, when a marriage doesn't go well and there's divorce takes place, right? The first thing I will say to people is try to make I know it doesn't sound right, but it's important to say this. Make sure the divorce isn't bitter. If the best way, try to make it easy for each other. Try to avoid lawyers as well. I want to say this right. I'm going to start from the beginning. Right? Try to avoid the lawyers and going through court and having a good dig at each other and throwing dirt at each other. Try to avoid that. You know what happens, my brothers and sisters? You're going to pay a lot of money, number one. You're going to pay a lot of money in court. And lawyers are there. They make the money. And you got your solicitor write a letter. She's got her solicitor. He's got his. And that's their business. That's their job. And each letter costs so much money. Each letter costs so much money. If it comes to a stage where it comes to a divorce, try to go to some alim, try to go to some family member, go to somebody who you respect in the community and try to do it in the best way possible. Get it written down as well. I know some people have to go to court because there's no other way than going through court because some parties don't listen. I get that. But if you can avoid it, get it written, stamped by an alim, somebody with authority in our community, that would be the best way to, that's the first thing. That would be the best way to go about it. Number two, right? Because people pay thousands of pounds, and it's ridiculous. It's not cheap. Divorce is not cheap, right? Number one. Number two, regarding the children, right? The rights, who keeps the child? Most of the time, the mother keeps the children. I haven't got a problem with that, right? Whatever is decided, because especially if they're young children, they do definitely need their mother. They definitely need their mother. But don't do it in such a way, my brothers and sisters. Either the mother brainwashes the child against the father, or the father brainwashes the child against the mother. Don't do that, right? Whatever issues you had on your own, whatever issues you had between each other as husband and wife, keep that the husband and wife issues. Don't involve the children, right? Try to give the access. Try not to be unreasonable. Let the father also see his children. And if the father's got custody, let the mother also see the children as well. Don't make it difficult. Oh, sorry, you can't see them today last minute because we've got to go out. We've got to do this. We're taking the child out. I've seen families and I've seen ladies being quite nasty, and I've seen guys being quite nasty. It's both ways. They're quite nasty, right? And there's a lot of bitterness. I know the divorce might have been very bitter, and there's a lot of horrible feelings, and there's anger, and there's frustration, and then you think, right, how do I get him back? How do I get her back? And then you think, right, let's use the children, and it's quite nasty. Please don't do that, brothers and sisters, right? Do not involve the children in your matter of your personal matter. Number one. Number two. Ladies usually have custodies because the father has less custody. I've seen men crying. I've met men who've cried and said, my wife's been very, very unreasonable, right? And she's just been very, very difficult. When it's my turn to see my son or daughter, then they make it difficult. They don't let them come to me. Some kind of excuse, or today we're doing this, today. Don't do that, my sisters. Do not do that. Let the child see the father. Child needs their father. And the other thing is that I want to mention this to brothers and sisters out there. If you're gonna fill your child's brain full of hate against the other parent, if you're gonna fill the child's brain with hate against the other parent, today, right, you might say it, tomorrow, when the child matures and grows up, he can come to hate you because this is my mother. My father wasn't that bad, really. Or my mother wasn't that bad, right? And my father and mother did, it just filled my mind of hatred against my mom and my dad, right? And that's not right. That's not right, right? So please, my brothers and sisters, do be careful. Do be very, very careful. Moving to my next point. As a single parent, right, I have a lot of sympathy. I have a lot of sympathy for the single parents, right? That's why I will say to single parents, men and women, that whatever happened in your past is the past. It is history. You should think about moving on in life and also getting married again. You might say, some people think, I'm never going to get married again. I've had such a bad, experience, and it was horrible, and I'm never going to get married. Sometimes at that moment, you feel that way, that, I'm not going to get married again. My husband was a real shocker. My wife was a really, really, really shocking woman, a disgusting woman, etc., etc., right? I'm never going to get married again. Not every husband's the same, and not every wife is the same. Understand that. It was a bad experience. It was a bad experience. Inshallah, second time round, it can only get better. Inshallah, it can only get better, right? Because if for a woman, it gives you security in your life. It brings you happiness in your life. For a man, it brings you joy in your life. When you have a partner, when you have a wife, it's good to have your wife. At the end of the day, you can live on your own, but that's your own, right? Allah's made us in such a way we need each other. We need company. A man needs a woman needs a man. We need companionship. We need love in our life. We need happiness in our life, right? You can have friends. Friends is not it's not going to fill the space. It's not going to fill the gap, right? Friends then will go back to their family. Your mates will go back to their mates, right? And they got a wife to go to. They got a husband to go to, right? You got your brothers, you got your sisters, but your brother's got his own wife, and your sister's got her husband, right? You've got your parents, but parents have their own life, and you're going to live a very. And please tell me if I'm wrong. I'm just telling you from what I've heard from people, right? But you're going to be very lonely, my sister, right? And when you're lonely and when you got too much time on your hands, and my brother, then you will get up to no good. When you're on your own and you got too much time on your hands, you will get up to no good, right? And in this thing, I will say as well, friendship, and there's a lot more to talk about, and I will cover this subject tomorrow, inshallah, after 2:30. One thing I will say to my brothers and sisters is, your friendship is very, very important. The company you keep is very, very important. There are some men and then some women who will encourage you to stay single. Nah, Kaini, you got the life, you're independent, you don't have to cook for your husband, do as you wish, live as you wish. You can cook when you want to cook. You don't have to ask your husband. And then there'll be guys saying to the husbands, you don't have to worry about your wife. Why do you want a wife for? Enjoy your life. Go out, do clubbing, do dancing, go out, have some dates, do what you want. Why do you want a woman in your life for? My brother says, those friends are not true friends. Those friends are not good friends. Those friends are not your right friends. Their guidance and what they're telling you is not good as well. It's totally wrong, right? So, inshallah, I've only got 2 minutes to go, unfortunately. I will talk about this tomorrow in more detail, inshallah. So, when I start my program, I will talk about more du'as for the first half an hour. But after 2:30, inshallah, I will talk about this in more detail. I hope what I said today has come very handy. If there's anything I've missed out, please send me a message on Instagram, inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. And inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala, we can discuss this tomorrow, inshallah. If there's any points, it's Maulana Khalil, Moulana, Khalil, Khalil. Send me a message, inshallah. If there's any points you think I could mention in the talk, inshallah. But these days, boys look for chef only. Didn't get it. Sorry. Okay, guys, we've only got Leicester 87.7 FM. With times almost coming to an end. I hope you enjoyed my show. Hope you as well, inshallah ta'ala. Tomorrow in the first 15-20 minutes, is it a myth? Is it true that women can only multitask and women are always right and men are always wrong? Is that true or is that right? We're going to come with more du'as tomorrow. And then after 2:30, we're going to continue with single parenting, inshallah. A big jazakallah khair to Aqil. A big jazakallah khair to all the people who text in Leicester today. After me, in the next few seconds, is the Kids Zone coming up. Inshallah, enjoy the Kids Zone. Have a wonderful time. Have a great day. Keep me in your pious and wonderful and special du'as, inshallah. Allah bless our day. Allah give us barakat. Allah give us happiness. People of Leicester, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Aqil,